Hey everyone, as always, I'm here with an update from Washington, D.C., and I have to tell you, this week has been one of the best weeks that I've had in my whole time in Congress, because Donald J. Trump is officially back in the White House as the 47th President of the United States of America, and he is full speed ahead, taking no prisoners, signing dozens of executive orders to return common sense back to America, setting out his agenda, his America First agenda. So let's break it all down right now. So in addition to declaring the crisis on our southern border a national security emergency and designating cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, extremely well-funded foreign terrorist organizations, President Trump also closed down DEI offices across the federal government, made it clear that there were only two sexes, male and female. It's these sort of common sense policies that bring America back to sanity, the sanity that it's been missing for the last 4 years. Now, on top of that, he made a major infrastructure announcement called Stargate. Now, Stargate is a massive investment in artificial intelligence infrastructure, and in my opinion, just another example of how President Trump is putting America first. Now, every single person in this country uses infrastructure daily, from roads you drive on to get to work, to the groceries that you pick up at the store, to the website that your kids use to do their homework or their homeschooling, or the infrastructure in all of these different parts. It is essential. Let's compare and contrast. Joe Biden's idea of infrastructure was to give billions of dollars to greenify homes and purchase electric school buses. But Inspector General reports show that many states haven't completed a single project, and the electric buses are nearly 3 times the cost of a standard bus. All the so-called infrastructure improvements were just giveaways to appease his far-left base. Now, in contrast to that, President Trump is focused on the future. He knows that if we can't adapt to AI, well, we'll be left behind. And our adversaries like China, who, whether they're 1 month or 1 year behind us, we know that we want to be a decade ahead of them, and they will take full advantage if they can. I am a member of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and I can promise that we are ready and willing to help President Trump take on this challenge. Speaking of Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, this week we ratified our subcommittee announcements. I'm excited that I'll be serving again on the subcommittee of Water Resources and the Environment, the Coast Guard and Maritime and Transportation, and as well as the Aviation subcommittees. Those subcommittees are also important for our area. I'm going to use my position on these subcommittees to continue that fight and advocate for Florida's 21st district when it comes to critical legislation like Water Resources and Development Act, WRDA. So many different advances that we've moved across the line over these years, and we've only just begun. We're going to keep working on that. On the House floor, we passed a bill known as the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. This week marks the 52nd anniversary of the Roe v. Wade decision. Now, thankfully, our Supreme Court has overturned that decision, but there's still work to be done to protect the most vulnerable members of our society. I've had 4 of them, and this bill is simple. If babies survive an abortion, doctors must treat them like they would any other patient and provide life-saving medical care. Having been a soldier who was on the battlefields, I can tell you the difference between innocent and evil. My kids were born the most innocent. Those that I saw on the battlefield were absolutely among the most evil. You know, Magnum, Maverick, Madeline, Major, each of them absolute blessing. We have Madeline coming up with a birthday pretty quick here. She's getting ready to turn the Big 10, and Major just turned 6, and the other 2 boys, they're getting ready to have birthdays as well and turn 13 and 15. So we're excited about that. But that's why this vote was an easy yes for me, as I recognize the 2 different places where we come from, innocence and evil, and I will always fight to protect the innocent, to say the least. So in that, on a closing note, I just want to say that I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you all around home. It has been a couple weeks since I've been able to be home. I've been up here in Washington week after week after week, having taken the reins of the Foreign Affairs Committee, now being Foreign Affairs Chair, and being in this leadership position at different opportunities that, in my opinion, absolutely allow me a better platform to represent our community and all of our community's interests. So again, as always, it is an honor to be able to represent you and represent you in some of the new ways that I get get to do in this Congress moving forward, and I look forward to seeing you all around home. I wish you all the best. You all take care. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.